I got this from Johnny Orr at Iowa State. Johnny had actually run it at Michigan. And when I faced this offense as a player, I said, wow, this is the hardest thing I've ever had to guard. And Iowa State at that time had Jeff Hornacek and Jeff Bray, Barry Steve. They had a lot of guys all the same size. The next year we came back and they were huge. And they ran the same thing. And they just emphasized some different things in it. And we still couldn't guard it. The offense's premise is ball movement and player movement that happen simultaneously. And it's completely opposite from a lot of the ball screen stuff that happens today. Because usually in the ball screen stuff, you stand in his face. All right? You guys step out here. We've got actions out on the floor. We set it at 2 guard front. There's 2 things that happen. You take in the bench. So you know. 4 perimeter spots are all interchangeable. 1 through 4. You can run anybody you want in those spots, and then there's a high post man, which is Derek Kent here. That guy does his own thing as well. You can put any player. It is my belief that when you get good, you put your best player in here and this becomes impossible to guard. Or very, very difficult to guard. Okay? We use X's a lot when we teach. Basically, the top 2 X's are a little bit outside the free throw line extended area, and then we're free throw line extended area. All right? Everything in this offense is predicated on you as a coach and your players reading this man's defender. Okay? Being able to understand what this guy does. Now, we start this with a wing entry. It doesn't matter how you get into it, you'll see us do a variety of things. All right? We reverse the ball. We are very big on ball reversal. It is a proven fact that if you throw the ball right there and shoot it or throw it to the post and try to score, you're going to score about 32, 33% of the time. If you happen to be good enough and get it to the second side, or the first, it jumps to about the high 30s. It still isn't very good. You're not winning many games doing that. Now you get back to the third side, now you start getting into the mid-40s, which gives you a chance to win. In college, you get that bad boy back to the 4th, that jumps up into the 70s. It goes from 44 to about 75, 6, 7%. Because college teams break down. They can't guard that well. All right? I showed our team yesterday. We got into a 6-side against Long Beach, and they were so screwed up they had no chance to guard. Anyway, ball gets to the wing. The top cutter, opposite the ball, cuts off this man's screen, and it is a sprint. Puts his head under the rim, looking for a layup. Out to the corner. we'll do. Get out here to help. We throw back to the field. Who guards that? Look, you've got the floor space. Who guards that? All right? Or teams want to switch. Teams will switch. Okay, they're going to jump out here and guard it. Now they've got a big. Now we've got mouse in the house. Okay? So we get back to the field side. We look shot first. Because a lot of times what will happen is, if you remember, Bubba's man, he was on the weak side, they're down here supporting. So a lot of times that field will be a shot first, high low, hard close out, and now you got the middle of the floor for a drive. Okay, so we have all three of those options in the field. Don't get anything. We try to skip it. Anytime we can, we want to skip, guarantee boom, boom. Now we're right back into the same action. Cut or cut. Okay, we go now. Side to side and back with a full frontal assault on cuts now to the front of the rim. Hardest thing to guard is when you move the ball as a defender, and you have your back to the rim, and he's in a sprint, skip it. What do? I jump to the ball, I boom, now he's sprinting. Oh my gosh. Now I get hit. How do you guard that? Most teams don't, even at the collegiate level. So they support this man. That's why it's important what we do here. Okay? Now get back to your spot. All right? That's just a real simple thing. Now, get it. All right? Now, here's what we're getting to with our team. Come on. Go. Second cut. Now, back up to second cut. Here's what teams are going to do is they're going to play soft. They'll be down here with the ball here. Okay? This becomes a read, which we call down. All the wing does, as soon as he sees his man down here, he screams down, 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 boom, come on, down, boom, we change the angle of the screen, now we're right there. Okay, now we're coming off this, and we get a little short jump shot. Ball's back above, we go again, and throw it, we see a little fill, we go right back here, he's right back up to the elbow. We're right back into the offense. Okay? Just a real simple little read. It's not hard. It's your job as a coach to see how they play this post. Okay? The other thing that I want to mention, there has to be ball movement. It cannot stick in your hands. You have to move the ball. You have to move the ball. Now, ball back up top above. We play pressure defense. We're up in the line all the time. All right? How do they guard the high post then? They going to get up here? Okay? Now, we force baseline. Influence baseline. Throw it. We're going to set up here. A lot of teams in college, they'll get clear up here. Layup. Okay? Ball's here shot. So now what do? They don't put the big. Come on. Now we throw the big right down the middle. We throw a little lob, we go dunk it. Teams that force sidelines and influence sidelines, they get out, they can't do it. You can't do it, you can't guard it. You have to make it will square them up. Okay? Ball back here. That's a wing entry. Here's our dribble entry. Real simple. I'm denying shot. Dribbles at him, he waves him through. Okay? It's no different than the pass entry. Ball got to the wing, what do the opposite two guys do? Opposite two guys are going to cut. As that's happening, we're looking quick back door, and the guy on this wing can go over to the left. As that's happening, we're looking post up, so now, if this guy's on the top side, he needs help. That means I'm Lord Sean, I'm here helping. Immediately, as soon as he's set the second cutter string, he comes and runs a deep pin down string. Boom, now he's coming off. Look, right here, jump shot, 15 foot. Better yet, this is a great little set for a quick post-up. Look where he's at. He takes his inside foot, he pins, he seals, and my God, who the heck's over here? There's nobody to protect the rim. Everybody thinks we want to run this shot for a jump shot. We want to run it for a post up there or a post up here most of the time. Now, pulls back. Okay? DK's down here. He's ducking. We don't have it. Okay? Nothing there. Offensive player drags his dribble and sends him right back to the pitch post. We either throw it to him with the pass or dribble off either one. Boom. Now we're off. We're right back into our pitch post action. Look and fill. And we play right back into offense. Play right back into it. Skip. Cut. Cut. Boom. Now, we can't throw this pass. So we throw it here. This guy's free. Dribble off, which we got high ball screen, pick and roll. Alright, or get back. Or we throw it to him and hand off. Boom, come on. Now, when you get good here, we ended up on ESPN Top 10 highlights a few times last year. This big guy right here has got the ball. Now look, I want you to see the spacing over here. Here's Reed. He sees out of the corner of his eye. Come on. He sees him get on the outside. He fakes the handoff. Boom. Who's guarding at the rim? We had a left-handed kid last year. We put him on the block. He faked it. Boom. Tear the goal down. Okay? Because remember, shooter. He turns and fakes and drives. He can kick. Whole floor is opened up. It's spaced. All right? That's our dribble entry that plays into our regular continuity, our regular flow. Sit back in. Get back at it, Sean. No matter where. Last thing. High post entry. All we're doing is replacing the spots. Okay? We usually like to start up with a reversal pass. Boom, because the defense has to move. Now, straight down the lane line. You two guys on the wing field of those top two X's. His rule, Darren's rule, is hit the first guy up top that comes over. Hit it. Boom. Hit shot. Now, we want Sean to throw the skip. This will be a layup. A layup. 8 out of 10 times. Because the big's been up here helping, right? He's had to guard the ball. He hits it. Now it's a quick skip. So the big's still up here. What do bigs don't do? They can't back up. They don't back up with the dam. So we stay right here. And if that guy throws a quick skip and a cut, he'll get a layup. Okay? And we're right back into it. We build our 4 spots. The ball got to a wing. And now we're cutting again. All right? Now, ball's here. Bob is a good post player. He's a 4-man. One of my years, I had a kid named Solomon Jones in the NBA, but it wasn't the Pacers and the Clippers. And I had another 6'10" kid here. We would always run our big guy as a second cutter. Cut. back real quick. One other thing, and there's a lot of things we can do. One other thing that I want to show you. When the defense pressures up, when it pressures up on the high post, ball gets fast. I'm up, cut. Okay, cut. All right, now, when the ball's out here, come back, though. He's second cut, and I'm up here. I'm getting up here to the ball and deny it. We take the second cutter and we guard there. And instead, off the ball. Then we take this and we plant our foot. We come behind. Boom. Back screen over the top. That short read is the coach. Overplay. Back screen. Okay? Now, Bubba's guarding. I'm the second cutter. First cutter's gone through. Second cutter's playing real soft on all the cuts. Now we call this second cutter rub. All we do is we run 100 miles an hour, put our hands up, and we just run as hard as we can into his man. It's a screen, but we're cutting so it never gets going. Who guards that? Put a guy in here that can make baskets all day long. So now, you gotta feel comfortable shooting it. Okay, ball's got here, what's this guy gotta do? Come on, he's coming up. Ball's in there. He didn't shoot it. We're in the handoff now. So how do I get here to support now? Stop and shoot it. He's screening, right? Everybody with me? I just got run into a duck because I'm playing soft on the cutter. Who guards that action? They can't support. This is the way Kansas plays. Jacob Pullen had 38 because he stopped right behind the elbow and shot it in all day because they went underneath the screen. Because there was no support. It's all we ran. It's an offense that's based on ball movement and an offense that is based on player movement. I can't emphasize enough. You have to sprint your cuts. The cuts have to be a sprint to the rim. Love to talk to any of you